Now let's see the fertilization and post-fertilization events in human beings. About 2015 million of sperms have been introduced from the male genital organ to the female genital organ. They find themselves facing a lot of difficulties while traveling towards the egg, that is ovum. In few minutes, walls of the egg is covered by lots of spermatozoa. Most of the sperm die. Out of this, only few find their way in the dark path towards the egg. And finally, one sperm is heading inside the egg. The acrosome of sperm contain a digestive enzyme which includes hydrolytic enzyme and acrosin. This enzyme helps in breakdown of the outer membrane of the ovum called zona pellucida layer. Once the sperm is induced with the egg, the tails get separated. As we all know that tails are not seen in humans. After fertilization, cleavage occurs. Cleavage is a series of mitotic division which results in formation of smaller cells called blastomeres. Blastomeres results from a number of cleavage of a zygote, that is fertilized egg. A morula usually produced in those species the eggs of which contain little yolk and consequently undergoes complete cleavage. This mitotic division takes place until the 8-cell embryo is formed. The rate of mitotic division slows down. The blastomere then undergoes movements wherein they change their position relative to one another. This is known as gastrulation, which involves formation of the 3 germ layers, that is the ectoderm, the endoderm and the mesoderm. Now we'll see the journey of pregnancy development. As soon as the fertilized egg grows, a watertight sac forms around it, gradually filling with fluid. This is called the amniotic sac and it helps in the formation of cushion for the growing embryo. The placenta also develops. The placenta is a round, flat organ that transfers nutrients from the mother to the body and transfers waste from the baby. A primitive phase will take form. The mouth, lower jaw and throat are developing. The tiny heart tube will beat 65 times a minute by the end of the 4th week. The blood cells are taking shape and circulation will begin. Then, the tiny buds that eventually grow into arms and legs are forming. Fingers, toes, and eyes are also forming. Each ear begins as a little fold of skin at the side of the egg. Baby's facial features continue to develop. Now, the baby can open and close its fists and mouth and also its eyes. Circulatory and urinary systems are working, and also the liver produces bile. The neural tube, that is brain, spinal cord, and other neural tissues of the central nervous system, is well formed. The baby's heartbeat may now be audible through an instrument called a Doppler. Eyelids, eyebrows, eyelashes, nails, and hair are formed. Teeth and bones become denser. Baby can even suck his or her thumb, yawn, stretch, and make faces. Reproductive organs and genitalia are now fully developed. Now the baby's skin is reddish in color, wrinkled, and veins are visible through the body's translucent skin. Also, now babies can respond to sounds by moving or increasing the pulse. We can notice jerking motions if baby hiccups. And finally, the baby is ready to enter the world.